This is Wally's scratch build Tele. It's not a kit. He made the neck. He actually fabricated the truss rod. You have to understand, this guy is a master sword builder and knife maker. Everything from a Scottish broadsword to a samurai sword to daggers. He is the man. But he's lately sort of gotten into trying his hand at building a few guitars. He dropped it off to get it sort of ultra tweaked. The intonation, it did need a bit of a fret dress at the top end, and I cut a new compensated nut. And let me bring you to the bridge. There's a few things that I had to do to the bridge to get this thing to really behave, but you'll hear it in a second. It's a smoking little guitar. Well, there were several issues that needed to be addressed at the bridge. Now, the customer had actually glued the neck into the socket, so there was no adjusting or shimming, and the strings weren't quite lining up. This is actually a little miniature wedge of brass. It is adjustable. As you tap it in, it pushes the saddles over to the bass side. We've got it perfectly aligned now. It plays like a dream. These saddles, now I don't know if they look like Wilkinsons. I'm not too sure if they are or not. I did have to work the focal points all the way across on these saddles to get them to intonate. This is E flat tuning 10 to 46. So just wanted to point that out. There were several things that needed to be addressed as far as the bridge goes. Now with the neck pickup, part of the issue with this was we couldn't get it down low enough because you got to remember the closest that string will ever get to the pickup is when you play the highest fret. So that's how you check your pickup height, is play that top note. I think that distance is commonly misunderstood, the distance from the pickup to the underside of the string. If you get too close, the magnets in the pickup will disrupt the tuning or the calibration. If you do have a tuner with a needle, when you see that needle wavering, when you go to tune, your pickups are probably a bit too close. Try dropping them down out of the way and check it again. Now, in order to get that pickup to drop down further, I needed to reroute that cavity a little bit deeper to allow that movement to get the distance that we needed. Of course, the other thing is the adjustment for the truss rod is at this end, and everybody knows what that's all about. With a normal Tele, you just take the four fasteners out of the plate on the back and then pull the neck off, adjust it, and put it back on. But with this one, because the neck is glued into the socket, it meant I had to pull the whole pickguard assembly off to be able to adjust the truss rod. It's a two-way truss rod, and Wally actually fabricated that truss rod. So it's set up now. I did need to dress the top end of the frets, and they are great now. So the action's great, intonation's great, sounds great, plays great. And it looks pretty nice too. This is a maple cap on a maple neck, this fingerboard. He did a great job with the frets. They're all installed beautifully. Like I said, I had to dress that top end, but the edges, there's no sharpness or anything. He obviously took the time to do that right. One last look at the compensated nut. We'll bring this into the studio and you can hear this. So that is our compensated nut, and you really get a sense of the figure in that fingerboard. Gorgeous. Let's go have a listen. Let's play a few chords here. so here's the chord progression. Twice. A sus.